Be me. Quiet, anxious kid in middle school. Always reading. Hair a mess. Glasses constantly sliding down my nose. Backpack heavier than my self-esteem. Social anxiety wasn't just a feeling. It was a full-time job. Then there was her. Loud. Chaotic. Always surrounded by friends like she had her own spotlight following her. She wasn't mean, not exactly. But she was relentless. Called me shy boy once. Said I looked like I got dressed in the dark. She wasn't wrong. Made fun of how I raised my hand too straight in class. Every time I heard her voice behind me in the hallway, I tensed. Smiles were knives. Laughter was crossfire. I never cried in front of her, but I cried enough in the bathroom stalls. Dreamt of the last day of senior year, like it was the end of a prison sentence. Fast forward to high school. We ended up on totally different tracks. She did sports, theater, dated people constantly. I joined yearbook, got really into graphic design. We barely crossed paths. Thought maybe she'd grown out of it. Senior prom. Saw her across the gym. Expected her to smirk. Maybe say something dumb. She just glanced at me. Looked away. Weirdly blank expression. I stood by the punch bowl for 10 minutes, trying to figure out why that felt worse than all the teasing. Never spoke that night. Graduated. Moved cities for college. Studied design. Finally felt like myself. Learned to love my own brain. Still socially awkward, but in a way I owned. Built a little world for myself. Fast forward to 24. Working at a small design firm. Weird clients. Fun coworkers. Amazing snack cabinet. Start hearing talk about a new hire. Tech background. Good with logistics. Easy going. Get the intro email. Her name. Pause. Nah. Can't be. Click the profile picture. Loads. Yep. Same sharp jaw, same eyes. Now behind grown-up glasses, heart rate spikes. Like I just got called on in class. First day. She walks in with a laptop bag, that same loose confidence. Sees me, does a little double take. Wow. Didn't expect this reunion. No smirk, no teasing. Just a regular adult. Greeting another adult. I nod. Swallow every memory. Trying to claw its way up. Few days later. She asks if we can step outside. Terrified she's going to say something dumb again. Instead, she looks serious. I remember school. I remember how I treated you. And I'm sorry. Like, not a haha, sorry you were sensitive. Like a full-body sigh kind of sorry. Says she thought she was being funny, trying to get attention. Didn't realize how much it might have actually hurt. Says she spent a long time thinking about it. I just kind of stare at her, blinking too much. Mumble, it's okay, even though I'm not sure if it is. But something cracks open. Weeks pass. She's nice. Brings extra coffee from the break room. Asks thoughtful questions during meetings. Remembers my favorite pen brand somehow. Compliments my ideas without stealing them. I start laughing when she makes jokes. Because now they're actually funny. And never at my expense. 2 months in. She asks if I want to grab lunch. Just lunch. No pressure. I say yes. Before my anxiety catches up. We sit in the sun behind the office. She tells me about her college years. How she got into back-end dev. How she started therapy after college. Realized how dumb she'd been. I tell her about the books I used to hide in my locker. She remembers some of them. Says she always wondered what I was reading. Says she was kind of jealous of how into things I was. I tell her I was jealous of how easy everything looked for her. We laugh. It's weird and nice. 3 months later, we're officially dating. Soft launch on Instagram. Our coworkers say, finally. She learns how to make tea, exactly the way I like it. I learn she listens to 2000s emo when she's stressed. We work quietly together on Friday nights. Sometimes order takeout. Pretend we're way more adult than we actually are. 2 years later, she proposes, under a string of fairy lights, on our apartment balcony. Says, "You were always the boy I remembered. I just wish I'd had the courage to know you sooner." I ugly cry. We get married. Small garden ceremony. No DJ. Just a playlist we made together. She cries during vows. My mom nearly faints. A year later, we have a daughter. Tiny, warm, all eyes and clenched fists. She calls her our second chance. Sings her lullabies off key. Until she falls asleep. Wakes up at 3 a.m. to feed her. Without me even asking. One night, I ask her, "Why me back then? Why were you always bothering me?" She gets quiet, rubs the back of her neck, like she's back in 7th grade. I roll my eyes, but I'm smiling. She kisses my forehead. Our daughter makes a noise in her sleep, like a tiny dinosaur. She goes to check on her, without a word. Sometimes I watch her holding our daughter, so gentle, so careful, like she's something sacred, and I wonder how the girl who once made me dread school became the woman who makes me feel like home. And I think, what the hell was that back in school? Why did she torment me like that for years?